Hello guys, welcome. Yesterday I shared some setups, one on Bitcoin and second one was on the silver. And here is the chart of Bitcoin on the daily time frame. If you look at it critically, you can see that Bitcoin hit its all-time high last week. And here we are, price has retraced to this point. If you look at this critically, drawing a trend line from this swing low here all the way to this swing high here, you can see we already have a breakout here. So we have a breakout here. Today's candle, yesterday's candle broke, but price closed at the trend line. But today price broke the trend line again, and hopefully it closed where it is now. If the candle closed as it is now, then we have our confirmation that Bitcoin is ready to head down south. But if price retraces back, then it might continue upward. But as it is now, people are taking profit, and because they are taking profit, Bitcoin will keep retracing, and that retracement will lead into a complete reversal, which is what I'm hoping it will become, because Bitcoin will not continue going upward forever. So we have a trend line breaker here. We have another pattern. So if you take it from this swing here to this point, yes, we have our breaker here, which I've shown already. And if you draw from here to here, you can see that we have our ascending wedge pattern. So in wedge pattern, when you see something like this, it tells you that at least there's going to be a retracement up to a certain level, as low as this point. So when we have an ascending wedge pattern and we have a breakout, let's say price closed as it is now, how do we determine our entry point? For our entry point, I'll use Fibonacci 2, and I'll draw from this swing high here to this swing low. From this swing high to this swing low here, and in it I'll mark the most likely place that price will enter. So I'll mark from 109.2 Fibonacci level all the way down to 141% Fibonacci level. So for my entry, I'll mark this zone 141 Fibonacci level to 109.2 Fibonacci level. Within this zone, this is where I'll most likely take a sell trade. So I'll sell when price enters this box here, this white box here. Because if you chase price and sell at this point, what happens most time is that after selling, price will now retrace back and enter this box and even come to take this previous resistance that was set here before it will reverse downward. So I'm expecting this behavior. Let me get rid of the Fibonacci 2 so that you can see clearly. I'm expecting this behavior from this. So as you can see, price has already broken, and here is where the price is now. It might continue downward, and sometimes it corrects up to this level, even beyond, before it will head downward. So when you see this, don't get fooled and load so much money and risk so much on this kind of trade. You try to be patient, wait for price to come into this kind of zone, then you can enter. At that point, your risk will be minimal and your reward will be higher. So let's say price reverses into this box. What do? We sell and we take profit. How do we take profit? For us to take our profit, this is how I mark my profit point. From this swing low here, I measure to this swing high using Fibonacci retracement, and at this point I would like to take profit. If I sell here now, I'll most likely take profit at 61.8 Fibonacci level and at 88.6 Fibonacci level. So these are the two likely points I'll be taking my profit. So here becomes my TP1 and the second line becomes my TP2. So this is how I'm going to trade this particular Bitcoin. So I'm not selling as it is now. I might sell tomorrow. So tomorrow I might sell this if price retraces up to this level. I might sell at this point and hope that price will head down. But the ideal situation which I'll be so confident to take this trade is if price reverses into this box that I've showed you earlier. And if price reverses into this point, my profit target is going to be as I have shown you before. The second pair I want us to look at is silver. So here is silver. I sold this yesterday after I shared the setup. I sold at this point, and as it is now, I'm in profit. So if you look at it from this swing low here, you mark all the way down here, you can see there was a touch here, there was a rejection here, and at this point you can see, and after that you can see this candle that broke through. So we have our breakout here, which was last month, and after that what happened? Price retraced, just as I was trying to explain to you in Bitcoin. Price retraced into this point, and here we are now. So as it is, we have our breakout quite okay, but this is not, I'm not trading a trend line. This is what I'm actually trading. This is the pattern I'm trading. If you mark from here to here, and from this point here all the way to this point. So this is also an ascending wedge pattern, and we have our breaker here. So at this point we should be taking profit around this zone, but this is how. So at this point, our entry, this is how I would have marked my entry level from this swing high here to this swing low. My ideal entry position would have been from 190.2 Fibonacci level all the way to 1618.8 Fibonacci retracement level. So this is where I would have loved to enter this trade. But as it is, price just came, kissed it, and reversed. So hopefully price keeps going south. But as it is, if price enters this zone, I'll still sell it with so much confidence. So as it is now, I took a sell trade yesterday. I might add more if price gets to this point. But before I add more, I will exit this and wait to take this trade at a better position. But as it is now, if all things goes well, then I will just take profit at this level. So for my profit level, I'll mark from this swing low here to this swing high here using Fibonacci retracement level. So I want to take profit at 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. I also want to take profit at 50%. And if price can get as low as a 61.8 Fibonacci level, it will be good. Hopefully price gets here. I don't know how it's going to play out, but this is what I'll do. So the reason why I do not sell much here, I think I just bought little. Okay, 0.03 loss. That's what I sold. The reason why I did not sell much because I wasn't so sure. And the reason I wasn't so sure was gold. If you look at it, gold was around this point, this bearish candle. That's where gold was when I shared this. And I wasn't so sure if there was going to be a breakout, and if there was going to be a breakout, gold and silver, their correlation is almost 80%. I'm not sure the figure, but the correlation is almost 80%. So I wasn't ready to risk so much, so I just sold a little. But as it is now, the trend line head, this resistance line here, it head, and we have gold at this level. So that's why I just sold a little. On the normal day, I would have bought like 0.06 lot size. So but it is now, I'm okay with this. There is no need risking so much. So as it is, I'm going to allow this to run out. But in terms of the Bitcoin, if you want to sell, you can sell, but you have to be careful. At this point, I wouldn't sell. I'll wait for price to retrace before I'll sell. If you are taking this trade, you have to be careful. Don't risk more than 1% of your account. It's not just having a pattern to trade. Managing your fund is also crucial. So be careful. If this is your first time coming across my video, please like and subscribe. Thanks. See you in the next one.